Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be shedding light on the problems appertaining to being entrapped in the comfort zone. Lamentably, much to my dismay, much of my consternation, much of my chagrin, much of my agony, much of my distress, and much of my grief, it can be deemed to be eminently problematic to be entrapped in the comfort zone for a prolonged period of time. Why, you may ask? Without further ado, without further delay, allow me to demystify that answer to that inquiry right here, right now. When you neglect to escape the comfort zone, when you remain relegated to the comfort zone, it will preempt you, it will preclude you, it will prevent you from experiencing new experiences, new activities, new challenges, new adventures, and new facets of life. Furthermore, it will render it all the more cumbersome and all the more arduous and all the more ineffably difficult for you to be able to reach your higher aspirations and overarching goals, and for you to be able to manifest your ambitious, lofty, grandiose, overarching visions into reality. So take heed of dabbling into uncharted territory by leaping outside the parameters of your comfort zone. Do not remain tethered to your comfort zone. Furthermore, by being entrapped in the comfort zone, it will cause you to forgo living your life to its utmost fullest. So, just be wary of that. Remain leery. Do not allow your life to be lived on autopilot. If you remain entrapped in the comfort zone for a prolonged period of time, it will more than likely culminate in you living a monotonous, banal, unexciting, and uneventful life. You do not want to live a dull, lackluster life. You want to be able to live a meaningful, exhilarating, fulfilling, stimulating, exciting, accomplished, and inspirational life. Do not just live your life on autopilot. Actualize your latent potential. Manifest a quintessential version of yourself into reality. If you remain entrapped in the comfort zone, you're all the less poised, all the less apt, all the less primed to actualize your latent potential. And you're all the less apt to become the quintessential version of yourself. This is because personal growth transpires outside the parameters of your comfort zone. You want to be able to avail yourself of personal growth at an exponential rate. And that is possible if you're willing to leap outside the parameters of your comfort zone and experience life. You do not have to live an insulated life. You are a pioneer of your own destiny. Be an innovator. Be a creative. Be an inventor. Be a forward-thinking maverick. And be a pioneer of your own destiny. Do not live your life on autopilot. Thrust your life into a forward-moving trajectory. Do not stagnate. Do not regress. And do not allow yourself to be stymied, impeded, stifled, encumbered, nor obstructed by insalubrious thoughts that imprison you in a state of fear. If a thought doesn't serve you, if it's insalubrious, expunge it from the bowels of your mind. You can purge insalubrious, inimical, internecine thoughts from the chasms of your mind. Do not allow them to pervade your mind rent-free. They are embedded in your neurons, and they're taking up valuable real estate in your mind. Have a higher positive to negative thought ratio. Do not allow negative thoughts to undermine your well-being and to induce chronic stress and anxiety. They are a disservice to you. Negative thoughts are often toxic thoughts. They deter you from being able to live your life in most contexts. So, Another problem appertaining with being entrapped in the comfort zone is that it's going to preclude you, it's going to preempt you, and prevent you from not only actualizing your latent potential, but also becoming bold, brazen, audacious, and dauntless. You can be so much more productive when you are bold, brazen, audacious, and dauntless. This is because you're willing to take on tasks that are cumbersome, arduous, and ineffably difficult. If you have bravado, and if you have audacity, and if you have the temerity to encounter them head on, rather than neglecting to do so. You want to be able to complete tasks that other people are incapable of doing. You should not be cowardice. You should not be fearful. You should not fret. Do not be timid, meek, nor bashful, nor coy. You're capable of doing so much more than you realize. So actualize your latent potential. Do not remain entrapped in the comfort zone. Remaining entrapped in the comfort zone can indeed be problematic and truly preempt you from being able to live your life to its utmost fullest. You want to be able to live a meaningful, fulfilling, inspirational, worthwhile, laudable, meritorious life. Do not shirk on doing so. Do not live a banal, mundane, lackluster, monotonous life. Do not settle for insipid mediocrity. Leap outside the parameters of your comfort zone. Actualize your latent potential. Reach your overarching goals. Reach your higher aspirations. Manifest the quintessential version of yourself into reality. And actualize your dreams. Bring your ambitious, lofty, overarching, grandiose visions to fruition and experience life. And attain exponential growth. There's so much more that you can achieve out of life if you're willing to leap outside the parameters of your comfort zone, and if you're willing to take on tasks that other people aren't capable of taking on. If you have bravado, it will serve you much better than if you are cowardice. If you're a cowardice, it will preempt you from being able to live your life to its utmost fullest. Whereas if you have bravado, it will allow you to experience far more out of life than you could have imagined. The results can be unfathomable if you are profoundly successful. You want to be able to reap the most out of life, and being entrapped in the comfort zone preempts you from being able to reap the most out of life. So I hope that you deem this video to be enthralling and insightful, as well as engrossing and informative. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.